if we were all done, this would all be darkened in. And when you do the heavy lines, you need to pull to the inside of the box so that the box stays the same size. I'm just gonna darken in. That would have been my heavy, my medium. Make sure you twist your pencil as you're drawing, like you see me doing. The guidelines are darker so that you could see them than I would like. So, and that would be my light. So now I need to put in the nubs. So if I'm sitting on, if I got my Duplo sitting there, you'll see the nubs look, so we've got line weights, we've got line position, tell us how this is located. The nubs will also tell us what's sitting on top of one another. So what I want to do first is draw these four nubs on the yellow. I'll draw the red and the blue. There's a really easy way to do this. Darken this in just a little bit. I'm looking for 3 distinct line weights, so I should see real clear line weights between these. So the easy way to do this, anybody know an easy way? I want to find the center of this area for this circle, or the center of this one. Anybody know an easy way to do that? My circles, I said, were 5/16 inch diameter. And they're 5/16 of an inch from the edge. Any ideas? You know I don't like measuring, right? Because you're more likely to make an error. I'm going to use my 45. I draw from every intersection point. I'm just going to draw lines. I've created this crisscross grid. Do you guys all see that?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Then all I have to do is take my circle template and look for the circle that has 5/16 on it, which is actually this one right here. It says 15. That's so funny. 3/16. That should be 17. Right here. So I've got my 5/16 circle, and I just put it on top of here. Oh, I'm sorry, right there it is, 5/16. I think that was 30 seconds. I put the 5/16 circle on top of here. I use these tick marks that are on the circle template to line up with that X, and I draw it. I want you to draw all the circles regardless of their position as a lightweight line. Okay, so I'll be seeing all the circles that are on my Duplo arrangement. Now I want to draw, I've got these down here, and I had this as heavy, medium, light, which I'll darken in a little bit. When I look at this straight on, what am I seeing? I'm seeing 2 yellow nubs, 1 red nub, and then 2 blue nubs. I want to carry those down. And what I'm going to do is, I told you that the nubs were 1/8 of an inch high. All you're going to do is you're going to carry down the tangent piece. I'm going to carry the tangent line down. Get to the edge of that circle, carry that down. And you would have more circles than this. And then you're going to measure it to be 1/8 of an inch high. You notice I just put it in my scale and I'm measuring 1/8 inch off the height of each one at the edge. Then I bring my parallel rule up and I draw a line straight across. So these are all going to be lightweight, regardless of their position. And then I make sure that we're lightweight down below. So you're going to do that. So I'll have one more nub here, and then I'd be done. Because when I'm looking at it like this, I'm only seeing one nub on the red and two on the blue. So you can put it up here to match if you're here at the studio. Now I need these nubs to come across to here. Remember here, this was heavy, medium, light. I'm going to carry the line for the top of the nubs across. And then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go tangent on the nub, and I'm going to make a little mark on my 45-degree line. You want to be really careful. I would suggest first, and what we're seeing here is we're seeing a nub on all three of them, right? Because the blue is in front of the red, which is in front of the yellow. So I'm seeing the two blue nubs, two red nubs, and two yellow nubs. I would suggest doing them one at a time. So first I'm going to bring down this first nub, otherwise you get confused about what all these lines are. First nub, and then do the second and third. So the second is on these two levels, and the third is on these two levels, and the fourth is over here. Do one more. Marking it across. And then bringing it down. So don't carry the lines all the way across. It will get really confusing. So then I line up my pencil with the mark and then come down here and draw it. Right? So that's the drawing. You're going to end by making the ground line heavy, not going to the edge, but a heavy line all the way across. And again, it has to be off the title block line. There's no dimensioning on here, no lettering except what you put in the title block. So questions there. Most people, did you guys actually draw in the time we were off?
Yes.
Okay.
I
did you get, okay, good. Did it make sense when you started drawing it?
Yeah. When you started your drawing, you said about 3/4 of an inch off the paper. But the drawing said, or the instructions said about an inch.
I'm not going to measure it. I didn't even measure mine.
Okay.
I just don't want it right at the edge. I don't want it too far over or everything gets on top of each other.
Gotcha.
So I'm not going to measure it. The critical parts to this are making sure that across here and where you drop down the side, that's a 45-degree angle.
Mm-hmm.
All that angle is used for is to take these dimensions over here and bring them down. I don't know if you can take a picture of the screen. Can you guys take pictures? I'm going to download from Blackboard and then from YouTube. So take a picture of this. That's what the top looks like. Are we good?
Yep.
Okay, and then this is what the front looks like.
Got that one.
Okay, and then this is what the side looks like. I like this exercise because you really understand it is drawn in 2 dimensions. You know, it's great when we're here in the studio and we're holding the Duplos in our hand to draw it, but I still think even this way, see what I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your assignment today. I will send an email when I post the zoning assignment. And Monday afternoon is presentations. Any questions?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. I believe